Law enforcement officers often confront dangerous situations, but what happens when a cop has to deal with a personal issue involving a family member?
Dad!
This is the case for Officer Kovac, who disapproved of his daughter's relationship with 18-year-old Makai Coleman.
Get out of the car. Get in my car.
When he traced his daughter's laptop to Makai's residence, Officer Kovac decided to take matters into his own hands and conducted an unlawful traffic stop.
Oh, you're going to jail. Get out. Have a seat in my car. We'll make it up as we go.
The interaction is immediately marked by its unprofessionalism, with Officer Kovac making statements like, "We'll make it up as we go." Despite the emotional connection, he should have radioed for another officer to handle the situation, given the potential bias.
Any guns, knives, weed on you? What's that?
Obviously.
Go ahead, get smart before I can do something to you, even more.
As the passenger side door opens, revealing another of his daughter's friends, the daughter herself is nowhere to be seen.
34 Ashland. I tell you get out of the car? Did I tell you to get out of the car? Does your dad know my daughter's in your house?
My dad?
Yeah. Or is your ma there?
Conveniently, Kovac pulled them over near the friend's house and decides to question the friend's mother, suspecting that his daughter might be there.
Why is her computer there?
Why would your daughter be in my house?
I don't know. You know. So if I check and you're lying to me, you're going to jail.
You could check, and I'm not lying to you.
She's getting a ticket because she wasn't wearing her seatbelt. So that's going to cost you $200.
Then you know what? Get a warrant.
That's fine. I will.
Although the woman politely invites Kovac to search her home, he informs her that he intends to write a ticket for the daughter not wearing a seatbelt, using it as an excuse to search. When the woman revokes her consent, Officer Kovac's willingness to abuse power becomes evident.
You're making this
You're being
personal.
disorderly.
How am I being disorderly?
She wasn't wearing a
Because
seatbelt.
I was wearing my seat. You're making this personal. You want to ticket my daughter because you think your daughter is in my
No,
house.
she wasn't
So
wearing a
whatever you
seatbelt.
go- I'm going to call 911.
In an attempt to prevent the woman from calling his colleagues, he releases the daughter without a ticket, only to discover an unexpected twist. The officer's daughter, Caitlin, had been hiding inside Makai's car, terrified of her father's potential actions.
I didn't even see you. Get out of the car. Get in my car.
You can't. You can't take me. I am 18.
Get in my car.
Why are you taking me? You have to give me a reason. By God!
Unfortunately, her fear wasn't baseless, as Officer Kovac proceeds to essentially kidnap his own daughter by forcing her into his vehicle. Despite Caitlin being a legal adult with no legal infractions, Officer Kovac insists she needs a psychological evaluation and forces her to accompany him to the hospital. Caitlin's essentially being kidnapped, and Internal Affairs quickly recognizes Officer Kovac's illegal and irresponsible conduct throughout the entire situation. Kovac, listed as an available unit for a domestic abuse case that he never responded to, ultimately faces the consequences. He is later fired from the police department due to his unprofessional behavior. The case highlights the challenges officers face when personal matters intersect with their professional duties, and the importance of maintaining professionalism and adherence to the law, even in emotionally charged situations. In this intense incident from Vermont, a 52-year-old father took drastic measures to protect his child when he attempted to use an excavator as a weapon against the officers arresting his son. The situation captured on video depicts a highly volatile confrontation where two individuals, the detained suspect and the protective father, are essentially threatening each other with deadly weapons. The police officers find themselves in an exceptionally challenging position. They must maintain control over the detained suspect while simultaneously de-escalating the father's aggressive actions, all within the backdrop of a potentially life-threatening situation. Regrettably, the available footage ends at this point, leaving the outcome uncertain.
For all available units, I've got 343 and 254 in a 1010 at 1.
However, the radio dispatcher's communication can be discerned, notifying other officers of a 1010 at the address, which denotes a fight in progress. Additional units are swiftly dispatched to assist the two officers already on the scene, aiming to regain control of the situation and take the entire family into custody. Ultimately, the son is arrested on charges of burglary and assault, reflecting the initial reasons for police intervention. Simultaneously, the protective father finds himself in custody, facing arrest as well. These incidents underscore the complex and challenging nature of law enforcement when familial relations intersect with criminal activities, highlighting the delicate balance officers must navigate to ensure public safety and uphold the law. On December 28, 2022, an unforeseen incident unfolded when a witness reported a white vehicle striking a traffic light and leaving the scene. The abandoned damaged bumper served as a crucial clue.
Base, be advised we have a white bumper.
Surprisingly, the suspect's vehicle, discovered at a nearby gas station, was driven by none other than 21-year-old Teresa, whose very admission hinted at her father's role as a local police officer.
My dad is Sean Lee.
However, the officers at the scene remained steadfast that the situation had surpassed the possibility of familial intervention.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right there?
No, I did not hit the traffic pole. This part was hanging off already. Hit a deer in Pennsylvania.
Teresa initiated a strategic defense, asserting that her bumper had previously sustained damage in an unrelated accident in Pennsylvania, nearly 25 miles away. Conveniently, it detached just as another vehicle identical to hers collided with the traffic light. Her repeated references to her father, sprinkled throughout the conversation, over 5 times to be precise, reflected her hope for a paternal rescue. Yet the officers began unraveling the truth from Teresa, who eventually confessed to hitting something, driving under the influence, and texting while driving, offenses that each carried their own legal repercussions.
And then did you drive away because you're scared because you maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk? So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole? You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I hit a curb.
You hit a traffic signal.
No, I hit a curb.
Yeah, you went up the curb, you hit the traffic signal fell down, and you
I
left.
was texting.
Okay.
Call my dad, he would tell you.
Well,
He's a
here's
sheriff's officer,
the thing.
I promise
Your dad, the
you.
sheriff's officer, wasn't driving your vehicle today.
Subsequently, the officer sought to engage Teresa's father, John, for more information.
John? This is John, right? John? Hey, John, how are you? So your daughter hit a traffic law. Okay. Where's the damage on the car?
Okay, the damage on the car there, I think it was like the front right bumper.
How bad was the front bumper?
Yeah, there was a little bit of damage. Can I come out? You guys out there?
That's up to you. I'll see if she wants you to come out. If she wants, you to drive her home.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Let me come out there and I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Contrary to expectations, John clarified that Teresa had indeed hit a deer earlier, causing minor damage to the front right bumper. However, the severity of the current damage exceeded the prior incident. In a surprising turn, John arrived at the scene to discuss matters with the officers, leaving them initially uneasy, suspecting he might attempt to influence the investigation.
Yeah. What's up? So, what's she saying, and where the damage was and everything? This doesn't really make too much sense, so tried to get some more information out of her, but that piece of bumper there.
To their relief, John exhibited a commitment to transparency, seeking information to make an unbiased and fair assessment of the incident.
Okay, who's your supervisor? Sorry, I'm not, dude. I'm just asking.
Despite his cooperation, the sergeant on the scene requested John to refrain from getting involved, prioritizing the integrity of the ongoing investigation. Teresa's conduct became the focal point, especially her claim of having only one drink at Applebee's.
Did you drive away because you're scared because you maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Even though Teresa's father, John, followed protocol impeccably, her case took a different trajectory.
And everything that happened today? All right, I don't think that you were okay to safely operate the motor vehicle.
Dad,
So,
Dad,
you got everything.
Dad. Where's my dad?
Oh, your dad's right over here.
Stop with this shit in the car.
All right,
You're
Teresa.
arrested for DUI.
Go ahead. Have a seat.
After enduring field sobriety tests, Teresa was escorted by her father to the police station, where her blood alcohol level revealed a staggering 0.17%, over twice the legal limit. As of the latest update, Teresa awaits her penalty, having been issued a court summons for driving under the influence, reckless driving, and failure to report a car accident. A poignant example of proper policing despite familial complexities. On March 24, 2023, the police were summoned to a domestic violence case that unfolded in ways far beyond their initial expectations.
Can you put the dog in a room for me?
I will.
Alright, who called?
Me.
You did?
Yeah, sure did.
The woman who opened the door shared a distressing account, claiming she had engaged in a heated argument with her father, who allegedly threatened physical violence. Her plea was simple. She wanted her parents to acknowledge their role in the challenges of her upbringing. The responding officer quickly sensed that this case would be a challenging one.
When did he threaten to punch you?
Well, treat me the way he treated me.
Hey! Are you talking to me or are you talking to them?
No, I'm not talking. You know, I'm talking to her, making faces.
What I'm saying though is you need to be talking to me.
I have never once called the cops on someone before, and this first time, and he deserved it.
The law enforcement team decided to separate the daughter's father, who offered a contrasting narrative. According to him, his daughter had been relentlessly screaming at him throughout the day, blaming him and his wife for choices she had made. Despite the toxic dynamics, the situation remained relatively calm until a twist emerged. The discovery of a marijuana pipe in the daughter's bag.
You have a pipe in there that's commonly used to smoke
Why
marijuana.
don't you take this?
As well as the wrapping papers, so...
Well, go. That's not your purse. You don't have the right
it's
to
called
get in
plain
it.
view.
Go the way.
Plain view. Turn around, put
Blah,
your hands
blah,
back.
blah.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
I was trying to...
Turn around, put your hands behind
your...
your... You're going to be under arrest for obstructing if you do not comply. Stand up.
Oh, you prick. Ow, that's my kidney. Oh, that's right. No. Get on my back, get on my back.
Give me your hand. Stop resisting.
This conversation.
Simple.
He started threatening to punch me, and I thought I had to call you guys for it.
Okay.
During the ensuing scuffle, the woman intentionally kicked one of the officers and vehemently resisted arrest. A search of her bag revealed a variety of intoxicants and illegal drugs, leading to the recitation of her rights and escort to the patrol vehicle. Inside the residence, the peculiarities continued to unfold. The officer detected a sound emanating from the bathroom, prompting a deeper investigation.
It happened back there. Something fell down back there.
Probably Christine in the bathroom.
Who's Christine?
A friend of Janet's.
Is she allowed to be here?
Yeah.
It's kind of odd that she stayed in the bathroom the whole time. She have warrants?
I don't know.
Hey, Christine! I need you to come out here for a sec.
As expected, the mysterious woman hiding in the bedroom revealed that there were warrants out for her arrest, leading to her apprehension. The woman's parents, meanwhile, seized the opportunity to shed light on their daughter's long-standing struggles, citing serious trauma from her younger years. They explained that she was presently undergoing therapy, a process that may have stirred up past issues and contributed to her aggressive behavior. Oddly, the specifics of the underlying problems were never disclosed. Despite the tumultuous situation, the parents were not charged with any offenses, indicating that their daughter's call to the authorities had backfired. From the available information, it appears that the parents were largely in the right, having been dealt a challenging hand in navigating their daughter's complex and troubled circumstances. In November 2020, the situation took a stark turn for Bruce Adams, a father who opted to exploit his authority as a county commissioner when his son, Kenneth Adams, was apprehended. The incident unfolded when Kenneth was pulled over for a traffic violation, running a stop sign.
How's it going?
Good. What did I do wrong?
Good. So the reason I stopped you is you didn't come to a complete stop at the stop sign?
I did.
And then you didn't have your turn signal on.
I sure did.
Okay.
I know for a fact I had my turn signal on.
Okay.
That's why I was surprised you were pulling me over. But
However, the routine traffic stop quickly escalated as the officer discovered that Kenneth had a warrant for burglary and theft of a vehicle. Upon running Kenneth's license through the system, the officer unearthed the existing warrant, prompting Kenneth to become defensive and refuse to exit the vehicle.
Can I get you to step out of the vehicle with me?
what are you doing? No. What's going on? Seriously, what's going on?
You have a warrant for your arrest.
Do I have a warrant?
I don't know how you have a warrant, but it's on our system right now. You have an active warrant out of 7th District Court here in San Juan.
I've gone to, no, that's incorrect.
Okay.
I've gone
Well,
to
it's on
court.
our system right now.
Well, you
and I'm
need
not
to
going to
call-
argue with you about it. You're going to go to jail tonight on that warrant, okay?
No, I'm not. Dude, this is absurd.
Mr. Adams, you do have an active warrant for your arrest.
And who issued the warrant though?
The courts have it issued.
For what though? Because I've gone to court for everything. There should not be an active warrant for me anywhere.
Kenneth argued that he had already attended court for his previous charges, but the warrant persisted, calling for his arrest. In many cases, individuals are required to submit documents proving their court attendance and fulfill any mandated classes. But when Kenneth failed to provide these documents, the warrant remained unresolved, unbeknownst to the police.
Issued October 13th.
For what?
This year. It has some felony charges, burglary charges.
Dude, I've been to court for that. No, I've been to court for that.
You want to know the charges?
Yeah, I do.
So it has 2 burglary charges listed, a theft charge, mischief.
That's on my old case.
3 charges of burglary of a vehicle, and criminal trespass.
Yeah, why is that floating up now?
As Kenneth was escorted to the police station, his father, Bruce Adams, arrived promptly at the scene. Bruce, conveniently the county commissioner for the local area, wasted no time in demanding an explanation and began exhibiting signs of corruption.
Where's Kenneth?
He's in jail. They took him.
You already took him to jail?
They took him to jail, and I stayed here with the car.
Why?
For a warrant.
Who do I call to find out?
To find out the warrant?
You're a police officer. Tell me who I call to find out why he's in jail.
I gotta be careful with this stuff, Bruce. You understand that? Okay. That's the warrant. Okay, so it says warrant status active, offense burglary, burglary, theft, criminal mischief, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle.
He's already been to court over that.
You saw the warrant right there. I showed you a warrant.
He's been charged with that, and he has a plea in abeyance on all of it.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to turn him loose.
I can't turn him loose, Bruce.
Who can?
Nobody can. He's been arrested for a warrant. The courts can.
And the warrant's false.
Huh? The warrant's not false.
You want me to sue the son of a county sheriff because he arrested my kid on a false warrant?
The warrant's right there.
Evidently, Bruce sought to misuse his position and exert influence to shield his son from legal consequences. Fortunately, the officer stood firm, resisting any attempts to compromise the integrity of the legal process. Ultimately, Kenneth was released from jail, the warrant was withdrawn, and no further action was taken against Bruce. This incident highlights the potential misuse of power and attempts to circumvent the law, emphasizing the importance of maintaining the principles of justice and equality, even in situations involving influential figures.